Hello, everybody. Welcome to Power Life. Welcome to Power Life Live and your Power to Express. I'm Kristina, and I am recording at home, just back at home for a bit. So stay at home. Okay. We've been prepping the body a little bit with hip openers and our toe stand and a little bit of flying pigeon prep last time we were together. And we're going to build upon that. And I'm excited for today. There's a lot of stuff going on the mat. And I totally believe in you. I totally trust you with this practice today. Some of it might seem a little bit scary or challenging, definitely. Meeting our edge today, but the beautiful part about doing this at home is that you are alone, hopefully, or maybe you're with a trusted buddy doing this together, and that you feel free to really express yourself in these poses in the way that feels the best in your body. So, not how it looks in the mirror or to somebody else in the studio, but exactly how it feels in your body. So, lots of trust for yourself today, lots of freedom for yourself today, and hopefully a sense of play and just trying something different, something that could be hard. I don't know. We're just gonna see. Okay. Press play on your playlist and then just adjusting there. Let's meet on your back in fallen bridge pose. Okay. Oh, before we get started, you're going to want maybe a couple of blocks today and maybe a strap or a towel that you can loop around your foot or your hands. So if you want to pause and grab any props that would be helpful for you today, blocks and or a strap for you, grab those things. Then press play. Then meet in fallen bridge on your mat. Now let's do it. Okay, so bring your feet to the edges of your mat and then knock your knees together here. And start with your hands down by your side, palms face up. Close your eyes here for a moment. Catch your breath. Slowly start to drop your knees over to the right. Really gently keep your feet as they are, just moving your knees. And then draw your knees back to center as you let them fall over towards the left. So it's almost like a windshield wiper effect here. And then back through center as you head to the right. Together through center as you head over to the left. And just do this one more time. Each direction as you start to lengthen out your breath and maybe match your breath slowly with each movement. When you're finished, return to center, plant your right foot on the mat, supine figure 4, cross left ankle over your right knee, and then open up your arms a little bit wider into a T shape. Maybe you start to feel opening across your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your left foot toward the floor. It doesn't need to touch because on the breath in, we come back in through center. Just a really gentle spinal twist here. So exhale, drop your left foot toward the floor. And inhale, bring your knee back through center. Arms are still out by your side. One more time. Exhale, drop your left foot. Inhale, come to center. Wrap your arms behind your right thigh, a gentle expression here of a supine figure 4. So we are not quite warmed up yet. We're getting our way there. So be really gentle with your left hip here. You can roll your right ankle a little bit. And on your next exhale, lower your right foot to the mat, uncross your legs, plant your left foot, supine figure 4 on the other side. Right ankle over top of your left knee, open up your arms to a T shape, take a breath in. Exhale, drop your right foot down. Feeling a little spinal twist here, a little hip opener. Inhale to center. Exhale. Breathe in, center. Last one, exhale, drop your right foot down towards the mat. Beautiful. Come back in through center. And then as you're ready, thread the needle here, hands clasped behind your left thigh. Flex your right foot and then roll your left ankle if you'd like, just a little bit. Opening up the body here in your hips. We'll be playing around a lot with hip opening expressions today. And then just allowing yourself to still feel grounded to the earth here for a moment. Release your left foot down to the mat. Bring both feet to the ground. When you're ready, bring your palms face up. We're going to do a crow here right on our back. So Supine Bakasana. When you're ready, take a breath in. Exhale, connect your knees to your tricep. Flex your feet like crazy. It's really, truly like we're doing crow on our back. Core is engaged. Feel how much you really do engage your core here when the work is taken out of your arms for the most part. Flex your palms up towards the ceiling. Gaze straight up. Ooh, flex your feet or point your feet. Activate something again so you can feel how much your lower body works in this pose as well. Take a breath in. And exhale, release to your mat. Inhale, lengthen, strengthen here. Reach from fingertip to toe. And after we've done that little bit of work, we'll come back through a supine figure 4 here. Press your right foot down to the mat. Cross left ankle over right knee. When you're ready, find those same arms from our supine bakasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, connect your left shin to your elbows. Here is a supine flying pigeon, if you will. So notice the core work, notice the core engagement and the lower body strength that it takes to make this connection. Exhale, release down towards your mat. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Ooh, that feels really good. Now bring your left sole to the mat. Bring your right ankle over your left knee. We'll do it on the other side. Breathe in, find your arms, and exhale, connect elbows to your right shin. You've got this. Flex your right foot. Flex your left foot. Draw your navel back towards the mat. Beautiful engagement here. My core is pretty warm now. I hope you're feeling good here. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Start to hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. And then as you like, rock and roll up to boat pose. Reach your fingertips towards your feet. Option to have your shins parallel to the floor. You can always clasp behind your thighs or rest your hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward. Find a variation where your heart is really high. Draw your belly button to your spine and shrink your obliques in on either side. Everything in your core feels really supported right here. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, release to the mat. Just 3. Inhale, lift, boat pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale, round into a ball. Feel a nice big stretch in your upper back here. Lots of good stretching today. When you're ready, rock and roll your way back to downward facing dog. We'll get right into it. I'm just going to step my feet back here as I start to pedal out. My legs here sinking one heel and then the other down to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, Ekapada high plank. Shift forward, stack elbows over, rest. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen, 3-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, shift forward, hold here for 3 breaths. Now press out through your right foot. Maybe you try a flexed foot here. Really reach through your right heel. Keep it hovered. Keep your hips square down towards the mat. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. We're moving through this. Breathe in, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Flex your right foot back. Nice, everybody. Breathe in, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Breathe in, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Nice big opener here. Inhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada high plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada high plank. Nice, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, Ekapada high plank. Hold and breathe. Press through your left heel this time. Push the earth away. Strengthen your arms, but a lot of energy through your hamstring here, even through your quads. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Breathe in, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. We might have done one more on this side. Breathe in, low lunge. Listen for the change. Exhale, high plank, both feet on the earth. Take a breath in, shift forward slightly, and exhale, lower to your mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Breathe in, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, low cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades together even tighter. Exhale, release. Breathe in, press up through high plank or tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Breathe in, chair pose. And stay for a few breaths right here. Sink weight into your heels. Reach your fingertips up and forward as you sink your booty back and down. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane. Your arms actually take a bind here. So bring your bind to your low back and start opening up the front body here. Working on the low body too. Stay with it. Draw your navel into your spine. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your left knee. Just a couple of breaths right here. Flex your left foot. Drop your left hip. Stay nice and even with your hips here. Take a breath in. Exhale, standing figure four. Cross left ankle over your right knee. Sit back into the chair. We were just there. I did not mean to rhyme that. Apologies. Okay, bring your hands so they frame on either side of your face. Palms face forward. Breathe in. Exhale, crunch. Draw elbows to your shin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Rise up. Exhale, crescent with airplane. Arms, reach your fingertips back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay. Breathe. Take the bind here. Reach your left arm back toward your right hip and sink your right knee over your right ankle. Reach up and then back as you pull your right shoulder away from your ear. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat or a side lunge if that feels better. Flex your right toes up towards the ceiling. And then sink your right hip bone, your right sits bone, down towards the mat. When I just energetically make that adjustment, I feel more length start to come into my right hip flexor. We're looking for that. Breathe out. Inhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Exhale, step your right foot back, keep it lifted. Chaturanga Ekapada. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Excuse me. Exhale, travel forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bind at your low back. Another heart opener right here. So check down at your toes. See they flutter up off the mat, and then pull your knuckles down towards the mat behind you. Beautiful. Heart open, belly in. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your right knee. Exhale, standing figure four. Breathe. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Sit back, sit low. Press your right knee down toward the mat. Flex your palms up toward the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, crunch. Lower your elbows to your shin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch and lower. Breathe in. Exhale, contract and squeeze. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Here we are again. Sink low, breathe here. Bring your right hand to your left hip or your low back. Somehow you're finding an opening through your right shoulder here. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana or side lunge to the back of your mat. Flex your left toes up towards the ceiling. Stay for a few breaths. Drop your tailbone straight down. Pull your left sits bones down. Ground down through your pelvis. We feel connected to the earth here, even as we flutter above it. Breathe out. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Ekapada, high plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Now we flow. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane your arms. Make a big circle on the way back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee. Exhale, standing figure four. We flow. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, big circle there. Exhale, Skandasana, back of your mat. Breathe in, low lunge. Exhale, Ekapada, Chaturanga. So that Ekapada really sets us up for success for our flying pigeon. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. I'm asking you to just consider it. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your right foot. Exhale, standing figure four. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Skandasana. Breathe in, low lunge. Here's another opportunity for you. Exhale, Ekapada, Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. You did it. Exhale, down dog. Again, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, chair pose, sink low. Exhale, airplane arms, strong fingers. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee. Exhale, standing figure four. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Find the bind with your left arm. And exhale, skandasana. Inhale, low lunge, top of your mat. And exhale, chaturanga. Keep that leg lifted. You can do this. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Drop your shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You are strong. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do this. Breathe in, chair pose. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Reach your right knee up this time. And exhale, standing figure four. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back. And exhale, skandasana. Breathe in, low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga, ekapada. Inhale, upward facing dog. I see your smile. And exhale, downward facing dog. We did that. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, side out. Again, breathe in. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, look forward, top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Connect your knees to your triceps. I think you know where we're going. Time to fly. Inhale, crow pose. Shift forward, look forward. Start to peel your toes away from the mat and hug them up as close to your booty as you can. So you can probably see my fingertips. I am clawing into the mat. Now lift through your core, lift through your hips. Remember how much core work it is to connect. Float down when you're ready, and I'll meet you in hero's pose. So bring your knees together, heels to the outside of your hips. This is really helpful with a block or a book or something. It just feels better for me that way, but we're still getting the quad stretch that we're looking for here. We're going to take a little tricep stretch while we recover our breath, at least while I do. Bring your right hand up and back, and left arm up and over. Reach for your elbows. Arms are behind your head. Just find a little tricep stretch right here. You are welcome to stay here or bring your left hand, turn around here. Oof. Bring your left hand up towards your right fingers for Gomukhasana, cow face arms. So looking for the best way, and this is a great place for your strap or your towel. So you take your right hand with the towel, bring it up, back, and then connect, reach for it with your left hand. You'll notice this as a really nice juicy stretch for your right tricep, but also for your left shoulder head. Feels really good. All right, gently release when you're ready. Just kind of shake it out a little bit. Yeah, ooh, spaghetti arms. Okay, left arm comes up, right arm comes over, and then find that tricep stretch. So we want to avoid rounding or hunching over. Ease up a bit. If you find yourself collapsing forward, you're welcome to take this as Gomukhasana arms here as well. Letting your left elbow point straight up, and then engage your core to draw your belly in so your shoulders stack over your hips. Still focusing on alignment here, and strengthen your spine, really critical for our flying pigeon. This is nice practice and a big juicy stretch. Okay, gently release your hands. And then find spaghetti, fettuccine, linguine arms. Whew, pasta on the brain. Okay, let's meet in downward facing dog. Take a few more breaths here. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Lift your left knee. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Breathe. Twist toward your right thigh. Bring your left elbow to the top or just outside your right thigh. This is a great place to lower to your left knee if you'd like. If you feel ready, you can start to work toward a bind, wrapping your right arm back towards your left hip. Again, more openness in your chest and shoulders. When we have that flexibility, we have a little bit more mobility. We get to be in control of our muscles here. Scoop your left rib cage toward your right inner thigh for one more exhale. Breathe in, lengthen the crown of your head forward. Exhale, runner's lunge. Breathe, walk your right foot to the top right corner of your mat. This time, do release your left foot down towards the mat. I really like a block here. You don't necessarily need one. Left hand to the mat or your block. Breathe in, reach your right arm up and back and find a quad stretch here. So I like the height that the block gives me. My left hamstring or hip flexor is a little bit tight. So reach back. Again, your strap is wonderful here. You could create a loop with your hands, loop it around the top of your left foot to make this pose a little more accessible today. Release back toward your mat. Come back up to your hands, tuck your left toes, lift your knee when you're ready. Bring your left knee up to your tricep. So it's almost like you're prepping for hurdler's pose. Not quite. Now take your right knee to the left tricep. Take it back to the right tricep. Find half pigeon. Release down onto your hands, not a sleeping pigeon. Choice to stay right here or take your left hand back for your left foot for a quad stretch here as well. Drop your left hip flexor down towards the mat and then kick your hand, just your foot really, really gently back into your hand. Nice and soft here. Big opening for your left shoulder, for your left quad, for your right hip. We are totally nailing it all. You're doing so great. Woo. And then, as you like, just gently release. Come back to your hands, tuck your toes, three-legged dog. You can flip your dog if you want, or downward facing dog. We'll be ready for you wherever you are. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Breathe, rotate your front body towards the inside of your left thigh. Again, feel free to drop your knee here. Start working toward your bind if you'd like. I'm just gonna kind of let this right arm be active as I reach my left arm back toward my right thigh. That's what's showing up in my body today. I'm gonna honor that. Find my breath. When you're ready, tuck your toes, breathe in, and exhale, runner's lunge. Breathe, stay a while. Again, I'm gonna bring my block underneath my right hand, take a breath in, and exhale, find your quad stretch. Gaze over your left shoulder, roll onto the outside of your left foot. Did I say look over your right shoulder? Don't do that. That's really not gonna feel good. Everything is over to the left side. There we go. And exhale, release your right foot down. Hands come back to center. Pick up your left leg, hug it in toward your tricep. Now take it to the right tricep. Take it to the left tricep. Half pigeon. Release down. Left hand comes kind of towards the center of your mat. That's where it feels really comfortable for me. And then find your quad stretch here. Again, your strap is here for you. A block under your left hip might feel really good. We're kind of doing it all a little bit today. Nice, juicy work I keep saying that, but that's just how it feels. These stretches do feel juicy. Feels like it's really releasing some of that gunk. And then gently release your right foot down towards the mat. Lift your knee, three-legged dog, left leg high. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now we play. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Almost said crow. Don't want to do that. Exhale, airplane your arms, big arm circle. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, dancer's pose. One more quad stretch right here. Left hand to left foot. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Express as you wish. Roll your left hip point down. Lift your gaze. Lift your integrity right here. So stay with your breath. Exhale, start to lower. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. So this is a great place for blocks. Start to lower your hands down towards the mat. You can take a block under your right foot. So your right foot is up a little bit higher away from the mat. You can put blocks under your hands if that feels successful. You can put a block as a bumper under your forehead. Lots of options. From here, lower your shins onto your triceps and then hook your left foot around. I'm going to spin around here. Hook your left foot around your right tricep. That keeps your elbows from splaying out to the side. Hinge forward, look forward, snap your belly button to your spine and start to peel your right foot away. Send it back out. It's okay to fall. Alrighty, it's really hard to talk through that. So you want to send your right foot back behind you. As you hinge forward, hug your knee in tight. There we go. And then when you're ready, lower your right foot back. Sit back onto your hips. So your left foot is crossed over your right knee. Beautiful, like a little Marichiyasana twist. So left hand comes behind left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. So just to be clear, your right foot is by your left hip. Your left foot is across your right leg on the outside of your right knee. Breathe in. Exhale, twist towards the left. Catch your breath here. I hope you'll take maybe even a moment to pause there and give that flying pigeon a chance. It is a crazy, crazy pose. It requires a lot of core strength, a lot of arm strength, a lot of confidence that you can fly, and that trust that you will fall and be caught. Start to take a counter twist towards the right. Extend your right leg out long. We're going to play with baby grasshopper because we're right here and our arms are hot. Right hand, right elbow to your right hip. Reach your left arm around towards the outside of your right foot. Look forward, shift forward, and then lift your hips up away from the mat as you press your right heel into your left hand. I promise you this is way more accessible than you think it is. Just be surprised about lifting your hips up away from the mat and just see what happens. Squeeze your elbow in even tighter than you think you need to. And then when you're ready, release, gently uncross your legs, and then make your way back to a downward facing dog. It does not need to be graceful, I promise. We'll attack the other side, and then we'll cool down, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Right, we attack it. We are in charge of this pose. We are in charge of our bodies. We get to approach this pose with confidence, with power, with a sense of humor and ease. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane your arms. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Right knee high. Exhale, dancer's pose. Right hand to right foot. Breathe in, reach your left side strong, and exhale, hinge forward as you kick your right foot back and up. Rotate your right hip point down. That was as much for me as it was for you. And then as you exhale, start to lower your right knee back down. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. And then with just a lot of time, lower your hands back to the mat. This side is going to look different and be different. We're talking about our hips here, so everything's gonna be strange. Alrighty. Claw your fingertips into the mat. Get your props if you like them. Maybe you step on a block or have a block as a bumper under your hands, whatever makes you feel the best here. Now hook your right foot around your left tricep. Claw your fingers, lift your hips, peel your left foot up and away, and then extend your left leg back. Beautiful. Drop your right foot down. Sink your hips back onto the mat. Again, take your time, pause the video, really play around with that silly pose. Okay, right foot on the outside of your left foot. My left foot is on the outside of my right hip. Bring your right hand behind your right hip. Inhale, lengthen your left arm. Exhale, Marityasana, twist toward the right. So we are allowing ourselves to be challenged today, maybe even surprised at our own strength. Always being grateful for the sense of playfulness and ease that comes with even the most demanding poses. Coming to this second side here with your own sense of determination and confidence. Release as you exhale, counter twist towards the left. Extend your left leg out long, flex your left foot. Here we go with our baby grasshopper. Hug your left elbow in really tight toward your rib cage. Reach your right hand towards the outside of your left foot. Really nice, everybody. Look forward, hinge forward, lift your hips up away. It's chaturanga arms on the left, and then just kicking out like crazy through your left heel here. Push, push, push down with your right foot. Connect right hand, left foot. You've got this. You can even smile or grimace, but all that work in your face should simply just be helping you up here. Okay. Uncross your legs. I think we have time. We're going to run a little bit long here, so you can skip through the next few minutes if you'd like. But our bodies are really prepped for one more big pose, so I think we'll go ahead and try it together. Find your way back into downward facing dog. Our bodies are prepped for Shavasana, but they're also prepped for one more exciting pose, so we'll give that a shot. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee, right wrist. Release your left hip flexor down towards the mat. So I thought we could play around with Mermaid. Our hips are really open. Our chest is really open. Again, feel free to skip this if it doesn't feel good to you or even sound interesting at all. For me, I need a block under my hip for this. So I'm going to take a block on the lowest setting. A dictionary is good for this too. I like to be elevated a little bit. Your strap will really come in handy here as well. So block under my right hip. I'm going to start to bend your left knee and then walk. This is actually much easier if you're really, really sweaty. Walk your left foot into the crook of your left elbow. And then maybe this is it. This is where a strap is going to be really nice as well. You can loop the strap around the top of your foot to make your arms a little bit longer. Then breathe in, reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. It looks really beautiful. Start to take your right hand back to look for your left fingers. Okay, so this is kind of a beautiful combination of the Gomukhasana arms we were playing with. Um, Big time quad stretch, upper back stretch, hip opener, and then maybe you even gaze up or gaze down, which I think looks really elegant as well. Take a breath in, and exhale, release. Ooh, really, really nice and slow. Let's take a few breaths here. Surrender to a sleeping pigeon. We've been moving pretty fast through our practice today. Make time, make space for quiet, for relaxation, for acknowledgement, for gratitude of how hard your body works, how strong and capable it is. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, press back up to your hands. Reach your right foot up, back, and downward facing dog when you're ready. Let's try it on the other side. I'm just gonna flip over here. Inhale, lift your left leg high, and exhale, half pigeon. Again, my block is gonna go underneath my left hip here, my kind of resting hip, if you will. And then I just sort of play around with rocking over onto that side. From here, open up your body towards the right side of your space. Reach back for your right foot, and then I'm gonna actually just put it into that crease in my elbow. And again, it might just even like slip back there if you're sweaty enough. Okay, we can hang out here being like, what's going on? Or inhale, reach your left arm up, reach back for your right fingertips. You can gaze down at your right knee. You can gaze up towards the sky. Doesn't feel quite as natural for me. Take my gaze back towards my right knee. Send a little bit more weight down into my right hip here. Ooh, yes, I feel that. Play around with your strap if you'd like. Gently release. Lovely, lovely. Offer your leg back down, and then take this as a sleeping pigeon for a few breaths. Press back up to your hands, tuck your right toes. Breathe in, lift your left leg high, nothing crazy here, and then exhale, lower for downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Release your knees to the ground, and then make your way all the way onto your back. Bring a block with you. I think one of the best ways to wrap this up is going to be a supported bridge here. If you have lots and lots of minutes ahead of you, you can make this into like a really lovely meditation almost. It's one of my favorite poses. Bring your feet so they're hip distance apart and scoot your heels in towards your hips. Lift your hips. Bring a block, bring a book, bring a big stack of pillows underneath your sacrum, that flat part between your butt and your back, and then just release your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Covered a lot of ground today on our mat. Flying pigeon, baby grasshopper, mermaid. Sounds pretty full, stuffed full of peak poses. sometimes our bodies, right now, my body is just aching to be pushed to the limit. And I don't know if that's just what's going on or what it is inside that is kind of driving me to really express myself physically, exhaust myself physically. But sometimes it feels really good to rise to that challenge, to show up, to fall on my face. You can rewind if you want to see that again. To smile my way through some stuff that feels really hard, especially to talk through as a teacher in a demo. Feel that sweet success when it's over. That feeling that I did it, that I tried, that all I had to do was try. Maybe fall down and try again. Gently release the block from underneath your hips. Allow your spine to neutralize on your mat here for just a moment. Press your tailbone down, press your shoulders down. And from here, without rounding your spine, move into happy baby. Draw your knees toward your chest. Maybe you grab just behind your thighs today so that you really don't round your spine. Or your calves or your shins or your ankles, maybe. Thank you for allowing this place, this mat, this practice to be a space to try, to be challenged, and to work really hard to feel that sweet success at the end. And if you're ready for it, draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, draw your forehead to your knees, finally curling into that ball, that roundness, that warmth of being connected. And finally release to your sweet Shavasana. Your arms and legs grow long to the mat, feel really heavy, planted and grounded to the earth. Turn your palms face up. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'll draw you out when it's time. Slowly bring awareness back to your breath. If you can stay longer, I encourage you to. If you're ready, roll your wrists and ankles, and on your breath in, reach your arms up overhead, stretch fingertip to toe. Exhale, roll over onto your right side, supported fetal pose, and then carefully press yourself up to an easy seat on your mat. Hands at your heart, eyes heavy and closed. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with us today. Thank you for giving it your all on your mat. Thank you for trying your best, knowing that your best looks different from day to day. And there's so much grace there. We are all trying our best. We are all rising to the challenge. We are all giving it our all. It looks different from day to day, but I honor and respect exactly where you are right now. And I urge you to do the same for yourself. Show grace, show mercy. The student and teacher in me is grateful for the student and teacher in you. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you again for your time today. I know I took a little bit longer than a normal express class, so I thank you for hanging in there with me. Um, I hope you are well. I hope that you stay well and drink lots of water. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you soon on the mat again. Thank you.